Been a while since we heard this one.
Oh my God. And we're back in the high life again.
And we saw some aliens.
Bagongo aliens, let me tell you what.
Yeah, and it wasn't aliens. Okay, so we're sitting on the back porch a couple days ago, late at night. There's some friends over and stuff, and all of a sudden someone says, "Look," and points to the sky, and there's a line of like 30 green dots flying all in a perfect line through the sky.
I don't know how to explain it. We all saw it, though.
Yeah.
We all saw it.
And we thought it was for sure some kind of aliens. Gus and I both were so sure we heard the sound of like drone motors going, like the little... It sounded like it to us. But when we looked it up, the talking heads on the news have a nice message for us that it's just Elon.
It was a cover-up. It was 100% a cover-up.
Yeah, that was so weird. That was so strange. Apparently, according to like I said, the nice people of the news, it's the Starlink satellites that have a low orbit. But it was so creepy. And even if it was Starlink, which is like a really cool idea, it is so insane that man is like an actual mad scientist, and he's putting...
I know, he's putting crap above our houses.
There's stuff green. I don't know why they'd be green. It doesn't make any sense. I guess there's lights on them or what, but it's so weird. Just a line of green dots, and then they just disappeared. Yeah, like all at once, they kind of just faded out.
Yeah, it was super bizarre. I don't like the green lights that he's putting above our houses. Could he make them blue?
Yeah, or maybe, red, white, and blue. Let's go.
Maybe red, white, and blue. Let's go. Maybe a more natural color like black so we can't see them.
Yeah.
Or something, because that was very alarming. It was like I was playing Space Invaders.
It was very weird. It was very strange. It felt like something really bizarre was going on. And there was something bizarre going on. Someone was getting high-speed internet from those things.
I think Elon's playing all the alien stuff that's been going down in the past 2 years. I think Elon's just playing a big game on us. I think he's just playing with
It's all a joke. He's doing all this just to set up the most insane joke of all time.
I think it's an insane joke. The dude's a jokester. I mean, I follow him. I follow him on Twitter. The dude is just joking. He's just joking all day.
He said, sorry, I ate a lot of peanut butter before this. I had a big scoop. A big dry scoop of peanut butter. Yeah, I think Elon is... I never know what to think about him. Because definitely if I had to rank billionaires by my favorite billionaires, Elon would be my favorite easy. Because most of them are the most creepy people you've ever even conceived of. But Elon, I think, is probably the least creepy, but he's also the most diabolical.
He is kind of diabolical. He's the type of guy to Dutch oven you.
Yeah,
and
do
just
some
like,
weird stuff.
And just like giggle about it.
Yeah.
And not apologize. And then
it's funny because it stinks.
Tell you the history of the Dutch oven.
Yeah,
nasty.
I wasn't sure what to think about that. I thought I'd bring that up just kind of to open it because, aliens are topical, and which is funny that aliens are topical right now. That's like a funny thing. Everyone's either talking about like, inflation or aliens. Like those are the two things everybody's on about.
Even my mom's on board. My mom's like, "You're naive if you don't think aliens are out there." I'm like, "When did this happen?" I was like, you were like not on the alien train not too long ago.
Everybody's on the alien train now. It's one of the big distractions. The aliens are actually just a whole ruse just to cover up everything that's actually going on. They just send us on these weird rabbit holes so we can focus our attention on that instead of actually dealing with what's going on in the country.
Yeah, the aliens are among us too. They're just flooding in through the Mexican border, and they're invading our country, and apparently they're flying around the sky.
Yeah.
One of the aliens bought my mower yesterday. He gave me some cold hard cash, though.
Yeah, we did have a sale of the mower yesterday, which was exciting. I like being involved in a sale, a Facebook Marketplace sale, that I do not have to be the one selling because, as we've discussed before, I get so upset.
Stressful living.
Like, it's the most stressed you've ever seen me when I'm getting ready to sell something, I can't explain it. I'll be happy. I'll be giddy when I go to buy something, and I can negotiate decent, like not super well, but I can negotiate a bit at least, and I don't get nervous about the negotiations. But I get so dang nervous when I have to sell, and I don't understand it, and I can't get to the bottom of it.
It's because you're not believing in your product.
I guess I don't.
You have to believe in your product.
But anyway,
and you gotta sell it, baby. Come on now.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go get a pickup truck for you.
Gussie Boy is joining the land of the free and the home of the brave with a gigantic pickup truck. I'm gonna be picking up so many items. I cannot believe it. I'm gonna go to my first stop. I don't have a truck, by the way, not yet. But my first stop, I'm probably going to go to Costco and buy a bunch of drinks and throw them in the bed. Just drive around.
See, I don't understand. There's like certain people that need a pickup truck that don't have one. It's the funniest thing. I mean, you've always had access to pickup trucks, so
we've always had a couple trucks, but I've never had my daily as a truck. I had a Jeep. And now I have a goofy Cadillac. And now I need a truck because I be hauling stuff around. I can't be hauling stuff in a dang Cadillac. My dad's like, go pick up 5 bags of concrete, putting 5 bags of concrete in this dang Cadillac, and puff and go everywhere. Man, I mean, what else do you want me to say? You know, you need a truck. As a man, you need a truck. That's just the way it goes.
Even if you go buy a goofy truck, you need to be able to haul around. You need to be able to haul stuff around. That's it. You just have to be able to do it. There's no two ways around it.
Even I'm so torn because I want a perfect balance of reliability and also a little bit of cool factor. I need a little bit of cool, and a lot of reliability. I guess I want more reliability than cool. Mm-hmm. And dang, I hate to admit it, but the dang Ridgeline fits the bill so well, and it's in my price range. Like good ones that are in good shape, right in my price range. I'm like, God, that would be it would be so gay. But it's a Honda, and it's got like a 3.5 liter VTEC engine, and it's really just a nice truck. But I don't want one. But I do want one.
Dude, I would never stop clowning you if you bought a Honda Ridgeline. And I love Hondas and I love trucks.
I know.
But they're just too goofy. They're the Prius for men who need a truck.
I know. I would have to do something crazy to it.
To like jack it up
I'd probably put a big pair of truck nuts on it or something.
They're just so goofy.
They are. And then I was like, I can't do a Ridgeline, even though that would be the best. The Ridgeline would be the best decision, like, for me right now. But then I'm like, okay, maybe an Avalanche. And then the Avalanches are gay too. I think the Avalanche is gayer than the freaking Ridgeline, because the Avalanche, all the dudes who buy Avalanches freaking boat them out.
Yeah.
Put the 36s with rubber bands on them and do a bunch of this nonsense.
Yeah, they especially this gen, they're just goofy. It looks
and
like
that's the gen I can afford.
It's like a Honda Odyssey trying to go off road.
Which they are. The thing is, they are like the performance is there. They got the 5-foot bed. They got 4-wheel drive. Pretty much all of them have 4-wheel drive, and they've got the 3.5 liter VTEC, which is not. You can't kill it. Look, this got a dirt bike in it. I can't believe it. And it is. I wish it didn't have the reputation that it did. because it's kind of what I need right now. So I have my options open. I don't, but I hope I got my sights set on either a Nissan Frontier, Chevy Colorado, GMC Sonoma, GMC Canyon, all those mid-sized trucks, because the bigger trucks are going to be costing a lot more extra for old Gussie boy.
Is the Ridgelines you're looking at, or the one with this goofy crap in the back?
Some of them, it's not that goofy.
That looks like a Honda Odyssey.
That one's not. Oh my God, I'm gonna bust right now.
I don't think you should get a Honda Ridgeline. Not because they're not good. I think they are probably the best truck you could buy.
That's what I'm saying.
But
that's the problem, is they're just the best.
But do you want to be driving around in a trucklet?
No.
I don't know. I don't know about that whole Honda Ridgeline garbage. I think probably it's the most reliable and the most.
But they're just so bulletproof.
It looks like a Pilot. Actually,
it does. They have the internals of a Pilot. I will be Pilot.
It just how much is like that one?
Grip. This one's listed for $5,000 4 hours ago in Richmond.
I think it's a bad call.
It could be a bad call, could be a good call. It's just, I mean, I need some help from the viewers out there. I'm probably going to have a truck by next week, but let me tell you what, I could be swayed, depending on the comment section, even though we don't get any comments.
Yeah, I think that if you get a Honda Ridgeline, I will be just clowning you constantly about it.
But what if
keep that in mind.
What if I embrace it and like take off the ridge and then put homo line, and then put a pair of truck nuts on the front and the back? So it's like DP Ridgeline, homo line.
We'd have to do some crazy stuff to that truck to make it like it had to be funny. You're saying, like, take the ridge off.
Also, I saw this really cool ad the other day, and the dude, it was like I don't know if it was for a fragrance or something, but the dude was driving El Camino. I'm like, that's not that bad of an idea, actually. But I kind of want some clearance. That's a problem.
Yeah.
But the El Camino, man, leather jacket and El Camino, maybe a Stogue or two.
Yeah.
Or two.
I think El Camino would be cool. That's a cool move. But they're also, it's 80s truck / car.
The problem right now is my price range can't get me to cool. I can't get there. So I have to get cool enough, but reliable.
Mm-hmm.
So Nissan Frontier, here I come, baby.
I like the Frontier all right, and I've been driving this Titan now. Titan. Because I traded your dad for a motorcycle for his old work truck, and oh my gosh, this thing has needed. It's been rejecting me. Like it's like a transplant that's rejecting me.
It is, yeah. It's like a total kidney failure.
Because the way, like your dad, the way he cleans the inside of the truck is he'd just wait for a hot day. He'd open all the doors and just power wash the inside, and like. Anything that broke that didn't directly affect driving it, that was just broken now. So like all the bunch of like door handles were kind of awry, and the tailgate, in order to open the tailgate, you had to perform surgery on it. You got to reach down in between something and just perfectly pull a little cable out so that it opens. And that's all good because I got it for, like, it was a good deal for me. And I've been using it for work, and it's fun. I've been having a good time getting it going. But you should tell the story about the gnome, because it sounds weird to say the gnome thing.
Okay,
but
guys.
I think this is like a superstitious thing that they have had with this truck.
It's not superstition. We keep trying to tell you it's not a superstition. This is a real active thing going on. So my dad got this truck when I was 3 years old. 4 years old when he brought it home. And I think it was he had the truck for 2 years, and then it caught on fire at a gas station. And the entire dashboard was on fire, and the fire department had to come and put it out. Nissan, who made the truck, was like, oh, shoot, that's probably not good that it caught on fire. So they fixed the truck and then gave us 7 G's on top. So not bad on the deal there, but we got the truck back. And then when we got it back, it started making these ticking noises and these like little hammer noises and little grunts and whines.
It literally sounds like a little gnome lives in the dashboard and he hammers on stuff and he grunts.
And so when Nissan went to fix it, they also released one of their maintenance gnomes into the Titan to fix it on the fly because they weren't sure about their job, so they had to release one of their maintenance gnomes, and he's been basically living in there for the past 14 years.
Yeah.
And he's been doing my dad well. He's almost no issues with the truck. He's, a little fix here and there for the gnome. The gnome keeps the AC going. He keeps the electrical problems away. He keeps the radio going. And then as soon as Tyler gets the truck, Tyler's like, I'm going to fix this. I'm like, don't you dare fix that thing, because that gnome has been fixing that thing for as long as I can remember, and he's going to get ticked off if you're trying to fix his crap that he's been fixing all his life. And then Tyler starts fixing this crap, and ours starts going to SHITHELLFUCKU.
The second I get the truck, your dad's telling me, he's like, okay, here's how you tell how much gas you have. He's like, if you fill it up all the way, the gas gauge is going to go to 3/4 of a tank. That means it's completely full. And then it'll stay there for a little bit, and then it'll start dropping down to a half a tank. And then it'll stay there for a while. And then as soon as it drops just under half a tank, which happens pretty instantly, that means you have 12 gallons of fuel or less. And it doesn't ever move past there. So at an actual like half a tank, you get no reading. And that usually wouldn't matter. I would just reset the trip on the odometer and just keep track of miles. But the odometer didn't light all the way up. So you had to, it was like reading hieroglyphs. You had to just guess what numbers they were, because all the little segments wouldn't light up. So I was like, I can't do this because I can't keep track of miles in my head. It just doesn't, I don't even know how far I've been driving without the odometer. I can't do it. So I was like, I just have no idea how much gas is in this truck. So I took the whole gauge cluster out and like soldered a bunch of stuff up to it, or like just kind of touched all the solder connections to see if any of them were bad. And then they were, it fixed it. And then everyone was saying, don't fix it. Don't fix anything. Don't fix it. The gnome. And I'm like, the gnome's not going to do anything. He's not even real. And then immediately after I did that, stuff just started going wrong left and right. I got it all happened at once too. And I had loaned the truck to my dad for literally like a day because he needed to haul some stuff around. Coming full circle to people who don't have a truck that need a truck. And so he's literally borrowing it for a day, and my dad is a lot more meticulous than even I am. So the gnome just like couldn't stand him at all. Could not. Mm-mm. And he said that he just heard the gnome go off, which he didn't call it the gnome. Like, and then literally half of the exhaust fell off the truck while he was driving it. And it started to misfire, and a bushing gave out in the drive line. Literally all in the 6 hours that he had the truck.
Yeah, you don't mess around with that gnome.
And so that's what...
None of this would have ever happened
so
if you would have pulled that dash apart.
I know. If I had just been like, Truce, okay, you keep working on it. But I've been just fixing it anyway, and I think we found our little groove. I'm not going to try and make the gnome go away.
What if next thing you fix, he's going to blow the engine?
Yeah, yes. It's like a if I can't fix it, no one can.
Yeah, he's gonna pull the plug, the entire operation.
Oh man,
What if you come out in the morning, all 4 tires are flat, transmission's dropped out, and you see him scurry off.
I would
He's so small. He's like that big.
And he's making the noise.
Yeah, he's like 3 inches tall.
Literally, you're just driving along. You touch nothing, and in the dash, it just goes. And then knock, 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 knock. And you're like, what?
And that's him with his little jackhammer and his tiny little sawzall. And he's making stuff work. And he has been for 14 years. That's all he knows. I'm the maintenance gnome.
Yeah, so that's been my experience with that, which has just been so hilarious because your dad's the kind of person who it just needs to work. He's like all practical. And I'm the kind of person who like wants to make everything right and how it's supposed to go and all that stuff. And so the battle of the minds is happening.
The battle of the minds.
I'm trying to not fix everything on the truck because the whole reason I got it is because it's real cheap, like worked
it's like
truck.
Work
like
truck,
it's completely a work truck. Stuff's kind of busted, but it runs great and it hauls stuff. That's all it needs to do. So that's been my dilemma. So that's what I've been thinking about a lot.
Good luck, soldier. Golly. Oh my god.
It's kind of nice though getting a vehicle from somebody you know, because you don't have to deal with like just guessing stuff.
Yeah.
Especially because that truck has been around since it was new. But like when you got to go buy a truck from some stranger, you got to start to like just put everything together. Especially if it's a 20-year-old vehicle, you have to start just learning it, figuring out what weird stuff has happened in its past. 20 years is a long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there, baby. Come on now. Hey, if anyone's got a truck out there that they want gone, that's cool, and it starts with an R, just hit me up.
And he means Raptor, not Ridgeline.
Yeah. Ford Ranger, actually.
The Ranger Raptor, please.
Ranger Raptor. They got the Tremor now. Tremor's not bad. Except for the movie with Kevin Bacon. Also not a bad movie, but just every time I see a tremor, you know how the tremor is like it's a vibration in the ground? It's like the tremor.
From like the movie Tremors.
Yeah, but like what an actual tremor is.
Oh, yeah.
Like a tremor of the earth.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
The vibration is a little shake.
Uh-huh.
And whenever I see a tremor, I just kind of well, not a real tremor, but a fake Ford tremor. I just have to laugh a little bit.
I just can't believe.
Because do you remember? Did you ever see that movie?
No.
Oh my god.
You know, I pretty much don't watch any movies.
Oh my god, I thought I got a message and it wasn't me. Was it you?
Yeah.
It was you. Look up tremor gas blaster tremor. This is what I think of every time I see a Ford Tremor now, the new package.
Ass blaster?
Yeah, yep. This was from Tremors 2. They ran out of ideas about the Tremor. We need a video. Bad. American. Well, there's a lot of lore around it.
There's so much. Ass blaster. It's really called an ass blaster?
Dang, the gas blaster.
The best of ass blasters?
Hit
Let me
one.
pull up. Let me record this so the folks at home can watch. It's called an ass blaster? Is this just a complete... Is the movie like...
It's the real deal.
Like, is it a parody video?
No. It's a real movie.
The best of ass blasters. Tremors. What?
Hey,
It is.
something moved. Over behind the fence.
Nice bird.
It looks so insane.
No more, it's not.
Mexico and Argentina, we killed them before they lived more than about
That
12
son of a
hours.
gun's got a heat sensor. He looks like an alligator, like crocodile, I guess, with 6 or maybe like 4 jaws. It's burnt, like all the way burnt.
Yeah, he's a little crispy. He's been living out in the sun.
Dragons.
Gassing up. Oh, yeah! Yo!
What you doing now?
There's no way that just happened.
What the?
Okay, so this thing is like a chicken alligator, and it's squatted down, and you heard like
It was gassing
it was
up.
gassing up, and then it literally shot fire out of its ass, flew up around, glided back down, and was gonna attack them.
Let me see another one. Let me see another one.
Let's see, most replayed. Long distance. Oh.
Graboid egg.
Oh, it's gassing. It's gassing.
Oh, you just got it squeezed there. Need to get the full gas.
This is a serious movie?
Yeah, you said that. This is Ray's favorite movie. Oh!
What's wrong?
I don't remember this. Oh! This must be in a new one. Yeah, they do.
They fly now? Me after eating too much Taco Bell.
It's gonna get her. Charge up, baby.
That's insane. That's
Are you
insane.
serious? We're watching the whole movie.
No, we're not gonna watch the entire.
What's that? Oh, that's a tripod.
Yeah, this is too much. Watching the Tremor videos is making me feel really weird.
It is?
I was just thinking, we were watching Star Wars the other day, and I was just thinking about how just absolutely horrible the CGI was, but that forced them to use a lot of practical effects, and the practical effects are so fun.
They're, what was it? The fourth one was on?
Yeah,
Was the fourth
yeah,
one was
which is
on?
actually
A
the
New
first.
Hope?
That's actually the first one that came out.
Yeah, that was real bad.
It was real bad.
I don't remember it being that bad.
The big guy, what's his name? Jabba the Hutt.
Ho, ho, ho.
He looked so goofy, and what's his name? Han Solo is like standing kind of like in him the way that the CGI works, and it like
What?
it just looked really just not right.
I didn't see that part.
I couldn't believe how.
And I saw the like CGI they were doing the lightsaber fight, and Obi-Wan's lightsaber was like really like toothpick skinny sometimes, and like other times it was like real thick and real skinny.
I'm pretty sure that they did those practically, and then they overlaid it in. I'm pretty sure that
No way.
they like choreographed or whatever all of the lightsaber scenes, and then they had lights in a foggy room, and they
I don't know.
they acted them out, and then they overlaid that on the actual thing somehow.
I don't know if it was after, but what was his name? Oh, frick. The Get Taken. Do you know that guy? What's his name?
The guy from the movie Taken.
Yeah, the main Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
He was talking about his time on Star Wars. I don't know if he was in the older ones or the newer one. I think it was in I don't remember, but he was talking about how they did the scenes, and they would just hold the like lightsaber hilt, and then there was like a little like I don't know, little green thing coming out of it so they could CGI it, and it was only like a little stump though.
Oh.
And he said the first time they were filming, they were both like fighting, and they both were going like with their mouths, and then the directors were like, "Yo, we can't be doing that."
That is funny. yeah. Like how every kid plays Star Wars.
Yeah, they were doing that, but I don't know if he was in. I feel like he was in the what was supposed to be like the first three.
Mm-hmm.
But was it the first three? The one with Jar Jar Binks?
That I think Jar Jar Binks is in the prequels.
Yeah. That happened after?
That they came out afterwards, yeah.
Oh my god. I'll tell you what I'm in love with Star Wars is those goddamn Ewoks on Planet Palpatine or whatever.
Yeah, I was in love with Padme.
You were?
Yeah.
Was she bad or no?
Yeah, that's Nicole. What's it, Nicole? Is it Nicole Kidman?
Nicole Kidman? Dang, she might be bad then. Oh, she bad.
Yeah, she was incredible.
Oh my
She's incredible. She's my first crush. I watched Star Wars and I couldn't believe
she's
it.
aged at all since then.
I don't think so.
Let's check her out. I bet she's doing that formaldehyde or whatever.
Nicole Kidman? How do you spell it? No, Nicole.
Oh, she's aged a good bit.
Yeah, she looks good though. Well, she got the Botox thing going on.
She got some work done.
I don't understand the Botox thing. It's like everybody wants to have like tight cheeks, and then it makes people look like
God, she doesn't even
fake.
look the same there.
No, and she would look so good if she
Yes.
wasn't
Oh,
trying.
she looks like the Grinch.
Because she's literally just trying to look like she looked when she was in her 20s.
The Grinch that stole your heart.
I don't like when the actor.
What about the full body shot? Let me see a full body shot.
You wanna let's see what we got here. Yeah, she's just trying to look so young.
Oh, she looks like anorexic.
Yeah. It just
Oh my God, she looks like Pennywise.
she does. She looks kind of evil. No way. She's with is that Keith Urban? Is that his name?
Tom Lorenzo?
No. I think that's Keith Urban.
Who is Keith Urban?
Keith Urban. He's a country guy.
Oh, is that Hannah Montana's dad?
No. That's Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh.
Blue looks good on the sky.
I wish I could rock the soul patch like some guys do.
The only guys that can do it are like southern rock or country guys.
Like, look at that soul patch. It's so sick.
It doesn't look so great. No.
Dude, what are you talking about? If you don't think the soul patch looks good, you need to leave America.
Looks good on that neon buzzing on the sign, but darling, it don't match your eyes.
I wonder why. I'm gonna look this up. Why do they call it the soul patch?
Blue. I'm just gonna keep singing Keith Urban songs. That's actually the only one I know, so I'm just gonna keep singing that one. I think it's called Blue.
Patch. Why do they call it a soul patch?
Well,
the term soul patched is believed to come from the soulful attitudes of musicians and poets who first popularized it in the U.S. The style has roots in the beatnik fashion in the 1950s when hipsters and artists would artfully cultivate hair under their lips. Some jazz flute players would would grow tufts of facial hair to provide comfort from the feeling of their bare skin rubbing against their flute mouthpieces. Okay.
That's really funny. My flute keeps
soul-
rubbing a blister under my lip.
The soul patch has also been called the jazz dab, the flavor saver, and the mouche, a French word for fly. It becomes famous when it was donned by jazz trumpeter and Beat Generation hero John Dizzy Gillespie. Oh my God, this is crazy. I mean,
Well, yeah. It's funny because it looks, I would say, like facial hair without it looks kind of funny. Like it's like there's a bald spot, so it just makes up an important part of it.
Yeah.
But when you just leave that, the tuft, it's just kind of a strange look. I think the one,
Oh my
the Adam
God.
Sandler movie where he's doing his finger.
Oh my God, I've been loving. We watched Blended, that movie. Did you watch that
Yeah.
this Sunday?
I watched most of it, and I think
Yeah.
I had seen that one before. All of Adam Sandler's movies are just so good, and they're all pretty much PG-13 or whatever. So they've got enough kind of like sort of raunchy humor that you don't feel like you're watching a kid movie at all, but they're fun for the whole family.
They're very
Like-
fun for the whole family. I like Terry Crews in the Blended one. He was doing a lot of dances.
Terry Crews is actually so funny,
He's elite. What was him?
and he's so incredibly jacked. He's one of those people who just you almost can't believe how jacked the dude is.
You know he played for the Rams
Seriously?
in the NFL? I didn't know that till pretty recently. I was like, no freaking way.
It's crazy to do
Crews.
something that could make you famous and then use that to launch something that made you way more famous.
I know.
It's like a lot of people just ride on the fame they earned from one thing and then just kind of taper, do something else that they can only do because they're sort of famous.
I haven't seen really any like interviews or podcasts with Terry Crews. Terry Crews just kind of pops up.
He kind of keeps to himself.
He keeps to himself. That's real interesting. We could bring him on the show next.
Probably because literally everybody is just going to be like, so how many steroids do you take?
A good bit.
Cruz played as a defensive former football player. Played Julius Rock in a sitcom, Everybody Hates Chris. He portrayed Terry Jeffords in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which he killed that role, by the way. And he's in reality TV. He hosted Who Wants to Be a Millionaire from 2014 to 2015. He's been in a bunch of movies. Friday After Next, White Chicks, probably his most infamous
I love
role.
that one.
I didn't know he was in Idiocracy. That's a funny movie.
I haven't seen that one.
Blended, which we just watched.
Blender.
The Expendables, Rumble. He's been hosting America's Got Talent. He played as defensive end and linebacker in the NFL for the Los Angeles Rams, San Diego Chargers, and the Washington Redskins, as well as in the World League of American Football for Rain, Fire, and college football at Western Michigan University. A public advocate for women's rights and active against sexism. Cruz has shared stories of the abuse his family endured at the hands of his violent father and was also included among a group of people named as Times Person of the Year for going public with stories of sexual assault during the Me Too movement. He did Me Too.
Are you serious?
Oh, just... Maybe that's why he got so big. He was so afraid.
I guess he was. Yeah, he was compensating. He must have been compensating.
He weighs 245 pounds. He's 6'2".
Oh my God, what a monster. Oh, he's so big. So big. 6'2". That's pretty good height, too.
Cruz's first job in the arts was as a courtroom sketch artist in Flint, Michigan.
No way.
He received an art scholarship from college before an athletic scholarship. What an interesting dude.
Imagine if he did.
There's a
did
whole
art
there's a
instead.
whole subheading under his personal life called Sexual Assault of Cruz. man, everyone just, it's so gross. I'm not even going to read that
Yeah, who
part.
the frick wrote that?
Everybody's so obsessed with Terry Crews getting assaulted, and he probably played into it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these famous people are just years and years of being famous. They just start doing weird stuff.
Start losing their minds like Kendrick and Jake. Or Drake. Jake.
Yeah.
Drake. Yeah, I have yet to listen to their diss tracks.
I was listening to them the other day. They're pretty crazy. Like J. Cole was on it, all mad, and then he like got sad and apologized to he apologized at one of his concerts. He was like, I'm not being a man or something doing this, like I need to just mind my business, and I'm sorry. I don't want to be a part of this nonsense or something like that. And so he's just out of the thing. And then once he backed out, Drake is like, you suck, you're short, you suck so bad, I hate you, you're small, you're so small, I can't even see you, you suck, and I literally hate you.
Was that his lyrics?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Kendrick gets on, he's like, you're not a good dad, and I know you got another kid, not just that one, I know you got another one, and dear kid that you have, I'm so sorry that your dad sucks and he's a horrible dad, and you probably hate him, and I hate him too, so that makes sense why you hate him. And dear, all the women that Drake has abused, I feel you. And it's basically what
It's like the worst diss track ever.
Well, it was good the way they said it, and probably my delivery's a little off, but they're pretty good.
Man, you suck, man. Catch you on the block, man. I'll put you down, dog.
Yeah, I literally.
You got so many kids, man.
I hate you, and you're so small, and I can't stand you.
I can't even see you. You're so small.
And then they both keep dissing Rick Ross in there too.
What?
They called him like fat. It's the whole thing.
Well, he is fat.
I know, but they're like,
That's all they could get on him.
They
Rick
just-
Ross, also you're fat.
yeah, just out of nowhere, Rick Ross with your big ass and you're fat, and also Drake, I hate you, dog.
Oh my god, I need to listen to these.
Oh my gosh! And do you know that guy Tony Stavoni or whatever his name is?
No, I don't know Tony Devoni.
Tony Stadovici, Stadovsky.
Was he a reactor?
He makes these like
The nuclear reactor?
he reacts to stuff, and he
Oh my god, let's watch one. Tony reacts to Not Like
okay,
Not Like
these are
Us?
funny. No,
by Kendrick Lamar.
oh yeah, but I don't know. I'm gonna just play some of these shorts because the shorts are so funny. This is Drake listening to Kendrick's diss. Sorry.
I hate your shoes, I hate your head, I hate your face, I hate your bread, I hate your walk, I hate your talk, and Degrassi hate your legs. Rick Ross is big as hell, I hate him too if you can't tell. Man, cut the beat.
Wait.
Drake! I hate you, Drake! Drake, I hate
they're
I
so
hate you,
freaking
Drake.
funny.
Fuck them braids, Drake!
What's wrong with my braids?
I remember you as conflicted.
Oh
Drake!
my.
I hate your shoes, I hate your head, I hate... Future got his...
You just moved out your mama's, your bank don't even.
Future got his #1 hit cause of me. Kendrick is a bitch and he got some small feet. You know who not small?
Uh-oh,
Rick
what's going
Ross,
on?
big ass.
No, this
Metro
dude is so
Metro, shut the
funny.
fuck up and
I
make
don't know if
some
we can
beats,
play
Metro.
this.
Metro,
You
shut
can't-
your
I was
bitch
gonna make
ass
this
up
song
and make
work.
some
I
beats,
don't know.
Metro.
Look at what he's
I
talking
can't
about.
stand Metro.
Probably not.
Metro,
We'll see
I
what he
can't
does.
stand you. Future got his #1 hit cause of
You fucking tube, what is up, man? I'm putting in them hours. I'm clocking in. I'm getting my overtime in.
Thank you, Kendrick and Drake, for hating each other. Cause boy, I mean, I'm eating right now. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. Tell your mother you love it. This is what we're gonna do. Just like all the other times, we're gonna listen to this twice.
Funny.
We're gonna do it one run through, and I'm gonna try not to pause, just so we can get the song in. The second run through is where the pauses come in.
Ever.
Yeah, it does.
The second run through, we're gonna dissect. We're gonna get in there, bitches. We're gonna open the stitches up and take a kidney out or something. Okay.
Drake's
Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah! I'm scared. I'm so scared right now. Do we know what this is? This is the embassy. This is Drake's crib. Do y'all know what them red buttons are? They're the buttons of people that are on a list. You know what you
I haven't heard this one
Kendrick
anyway.
he took the gloves off. I'm actually kind of scared because the last thing he just dropped, Meet the Grams, was kind of freaky and scary. Like, I genuinely don't know what the fuck we're about to listen to. And I'm kind of scared about it. Okay. It's a classic. Drake up. Drake down. Kendrick up. It's over with. That's all I need to hear. Okay.
DJ Mustard.
No! Who is that? That's DJ Mustard, ain't it? I don't know my producers like that. Yes, that's Mustard? Oh, God.
Mustard on the beat, ho. Bo, any rap nigga, he a freak. Damn, call her Amber Lambs.
I think we'll be good with this guy screaming.
Yeah. What's up with these lonely ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me. Fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton.
I'm gonna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton.
I haven't heard this one yet. This goes crazy, actually.
I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. So if I boogie man, I know when they up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To him, say Drake, down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young.
What?
You better not ever go to cell block 1.
What?
To any bitch that talk to him and they ain't
He sounds like that guy who's like, I don't even block to block your props and sucks. Bounce out the whip with the chop and pop it up. Kendrick is man, I do like Kendrick though. I remember you was conflicted. It's so funny.
Take you to cell block 1.
Oh yeah, so they've been beefing, and maybe this part has to be taken out, and you guys don't even know.
Your sister.
So okay, if there's a random cut in the podcast, it's because I had to take this out because YouTube wouldn't let me upload it. But we'll see. I think it'll be good because Tony Stavoni got to upload it. So
Tony Stavoni is freaking losing his mind right now.
but this
in the
is
video.
like real hardcore rap beef. Like a lot of times it's like it's just like, you know, your songs suck and your style is ass and you don't have any kind of class and I don't like your face and sometimes it doesn't look good in certain outfits you wear. It's like it's little things, you know, at surface level. And this is like the one is Meet the Grams, right? That's Kendrick's song, and he's like going into detail about everyone in Drake's family because, you know, his name is Aubrey Graham or whatever his real name is. And so he's like really going through like line by line. And he's like, dear Abel, or not Abel, I don't know what his Drake's kid's name is, but he's like calls him out and says like, you know, you don't have a real man to raise you and stuff.
Yo, you suck, little guy.
No, he's not. No, he's saying like sorry. He's like apologizing to him. He's like, I'm sorry you don't have a real good father figure. I'm sorry this guy's leading you astray. It's like, I'm sorry he's such a bad dad. Like,
what if
really,
it's just a diss track on his son?
that'd be insane.
You're so freaking small, little boy. I could kick you. I could punch you. I could put you on a toy. You suck, dude. I beat you 1-on-1. Pull up on the block. I'll go, yeah. Put one in gun, one and done.
I shoot your son, Drake.
Yeah, I shoot your son. Laying on the ground dead. Yeah, where's your dad at now, sucker? Player.
Yeah, just literally just dissing the son instead. That'd be insane. But that's like, it might happen. It might be the next song he releases because they keep doing this. They keep releasing these insane disses on each other, and they're going deeper and deeper cuts. Once J. Cole got out, Drake is just going in. He released a 6-minute song, just literally just dragging Kendrick through the mud, and Kendrick had one literally locked and loaded, posted it 12 minutes after Drake's, and it was good.
Who do you think's like winning?
I don't know
Who's winning the battle
I
right
think
now?
that Kendrick is winning because he's actually like a real rapper, and Drake is just a Canadian who is into Degrassi. Yeah. like he's not
Champagne Poppy, October's very own.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm on.
Drake did some cool stuff in the beginning. There was like some good songs, you know.
God's Plan.
Well, God's Plan popped off, but it was really like pop rap. But If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. You remember that album?
Vaguely.
And well, he blew up the Migos when he got on that song, Versace.
Yeah.
The Migos popped off with Versace, and nobody knew who it was. And like also they were all in jail, or at least some of them were in jail at the time when they released it. And Drake reached out to their producer or whatever and was like, "Hey, can I get a verse on this song?" And blew the song out of the water. Yeah, let's see. If You're Reading This.
Get it, Drake. Get it, Drake.
It's too late. Yeah, I got energy. Got a lot of energy. Got a lot of people trying to steal me all this energy. Remember that song? What was the one? Oh, 10 bands, 100 bands, 50 bands, Epic Man. Yeah, those were some good songs. I don't think this is not the album I was thinking of. And he's got some of the his old stuff. I can't even think about it. Like Take Care, this album from, I guess it's 2011. Like some of these songs were actually pretty crazy. And when he was popping, he was popping off. Yeah, and then he turned into pop, kind of, and just he's kind of a softer individual. And so he tries to do like gangster rap stuff, but he's so like he's kind of soft. And then you got Kendrick, who's like, he's a lyrical guy. He's like a little lyrical guy. He's just in his room.
He's a little lyrical guy.
He's in his room crafting like words. And so I think he's a little bit cooler. I think Kendrick's a little bit cooler than Drake. Neither of them are like insanely cool, but I would say Kendrick's cooler.
I'd say that too. But you know what would be the finishing blow?
What?
For both of them? Whoever brings Ice JJ Fish on first for a verse.
I pray to Jesus. I pray to Jesus.
You better pray to your mom.
Shawty said she wanted to take the bone. Who was it?
You already know what I'm on.
You know, I can't remember who it was, but I played that song, The Bone, for them. I played it for everybody. We were just, we were probably drinking, and I just turned The Bone on because sometimes I do that.
Got to throw the bone on.
It's so goofy. It's fun to put it on. And then like weeks later, I'm hanging out with that person and a couple other people, and I can't remember who it was. I want to say it might have been Cameron, but I'm not sure. We were talking about Ice JJ Fish and brought up The Bone, and they were like, that song is Ice JJ Fish? And I was like, yeah. They're like, I completely thought that was you.
Oh, I remember that.
Was that Cameron? Or was that...
Who was that?
Was that Will? It was somebody.
It might have been Will.
Like, I completely thought...
It might have been the R-Dog, too.
Ray?
No, the other R-Dog.
Can't even think of it. So basically...
Rebecca?
Oh, it could have been her. I don't know who it was. It was funny. It was super funny. They like fully, when they heard that song, just believed that it was me that made that entire song, which honestly I was so flattered.
Yeah, it's a great song. I mean, it's a timeless song. I mean, it's been out for, I don't know, so long now. I just can't get enough of it. The Bone. Sorry for just saying the bone, but it's in my head now.
Yeah, so the rap beef is fun. It's kind of got me. I'm not super tuned into what's going on, but
Sorry.
I'm not super tuned into exactly what's going on, but I'm actually kind of excited about something that's happening in the whole rap scene right now, which it's been a long time since that. I used to be into it.
You did?
I used to be into the whole rap scene, like who was releasing songs and stuff, and then I just got out of it.
It's a high school thing.
It sounds like a weed whacker. Charlie said she wanna take the bone.
Oh my god, it's so unbelievably
Can't believe he
good.
came out with that, and then he turned into like completely preachy.
You see that album cover?
My bae.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, everybody, go look at a My Bae single album cover. It starts off so strong. I can't play a lot of it, but I can play the first 3 seconds.
I don't even know how you come up with that, because like I know it's a joke, because there's no way something could be that funny and that consistently funny, and
I know.
and he wouldn't know. So it's got to be a joke, but that doesn't take away the genius of it. Like the fact that he can come up with songs that are just so consistently bad, but some of them are catchy, and everyone thinks it's so funny that they're bad. What was the one that was like blew up on Twitter?
On the floor, probably.
On the floor? Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
And one twirl. You can't even. It's hard to do. I don't know
He goes
how.
in so hard.
It's something about you, girl. But his voice is like shaky.
It is.
It's like a reverse.
I pray to Jesus. I pray to Jesus.
If you bring this man on the diss track,
Yeah.
he's gonna fire everybody
win,
up.
yeah.
He'll win.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I was in we were in Michigan on a little like vacation. I was with your family, and we were going to go fishing with your little sister, and then the Michigan friends had a little kid too, and then there was a neighbor kid that wanted to come, so I was just taking them all fishing.
Yeah.
And so I just had him in the car, and I'm like 21 or something at the time, so I'm like the oldest possible kid that they know about.
Yeah.
Like they don't know if
Yeah.
I'm a kid or an adult, but you know that feeling when you knew an old person.
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
was like, you knew they weren't like a full on adult, but they were kind of old, like
Yeah.
pretty old. So you just kind of are funny around them. And the first thing I say when we get in the car is I turn around and kind of I like look at them, and I'm just so serious, so dead serious, and I say, "Do you guys like Christian music?" And they're both like, "Yes, we do, yes." and Ray rolls her eyes so hard I can hear it, because she knows something weird's coming. She doesn't put up with my BS at all, but they don't know me that well.
Yeah.
And so I just turn on I Pray to Jesus, and they absolutely lost it. That was one of my favorite like deliveries of just a
I pray to Jesus. I pray to Jesus.
So that was fun. That was something I did.
Jesus. I can get there. Get me on the track. There's something about you, girl, that makes my head wanna twirl.
Yeah, I don't know how he comes up with it. I'm so glad he does, because it really.
Oh, it's so fantastic. Ice JJ Fish. he's gone too soon. I don't know where he's at. He hit us with the Christian album, and then he disappeared. And I think that's the last thing. I think the last thing that he posted was, it was. Oh wait, no.
There's more?
He's still on the gospel music. God's Perfect Timing album,
When did that come out?
2021. God, he's getting like... Oh my God, this is very emotional.
Yeah, it is.
Man, these are all kind of like real ambient. His album covers are always perfect too. They're always so sick. Hand drawn.
Yeah.
It's 320p. This one's called God's Servant.
What's his monthly listeners look like?
48,000.
Oh my gosh.
The dang falsetto is insane. I feel like he still thinks he's sick at singing.
He probably does.
So,
have you seen what he looks like?
Oh yeah, there he is
I serve a good guy.
in the flesh.
It's something about you,
Girl.
that makes my head want to twirl.
He's a man of the people.
What's their interview with him?
No way there's an interview with him.
Let me see.
Heck yeah.
Alright, how y'all doing? This is Alfred Teleferro back again. It's MrTeleferro.com. Now we have a special celebrity guest with us today. One of the most known figures, one of the biggest names we have in hip-hop, in the world today. We have Ice JJ with us. How you doing, man?
What's happening?
I'm praising you over here, man. I gave you a lot of praise, man. But you are, though. You got to that point where everybody knows who Ice JJ is. How is that, though?
Man, it's amazing. Honestly, like, for real. Like, it's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I seen you tweeted one day that you really did start from nothing. Like, you just grew your brand and now you just one of the
I don't even know what he's saying.
I don't know
What is that like, really starting from nothing?
Man, when I was sitting on
Charlemagne.
a bed, I couldn't even put my feet on for like 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to.
Do you know about Ice JJ Fish?
Of course.
What's your take on Ice JJ Fish?
I saw Ice JJ Fish on Tops Point O the other day, man. Ice JJ Fish is just one of these 2014 or just one of these millennial
Charlemagne's so
internet sensations. I mean,
yeah, whatever. I don't really like
I
him,
almost
but
want to say
I like
nothing's
Ice
gonna
JJ
come of
Fish,
it.
so.
Ice JJ
Good
Fish.
job, Ice
Never
That's what
known
I'm
to
talking about.
The meme, if you can perfect a meme, if you can build a meme, really truly craft a meme that pursues through time and endures, then you are a man of modernity.
Of the people.
Yeah.
And it
Because
has endured.
It has.
It has
It's lasted
endured.
for a long time. Everyone still knows who Ice JJ Fish is. And if you don't, you know, maybe you got some kind of issues with your memory because everyone should remember him.
It was like 8 months ago when my cousin came to me and he's like, "Do you know about the bone?" And I was like, yeah, I know about the bone. He's like, okay, could you listen to the bone over and over again? Because me and my friends are trying to pump Ice JJ's numbers. I was like, I'm on it. I got you. He's like, spread the word about the bone. The bone.
Shawty says she wanna take the bone. What is that song? Is that his? What's his most listened to song? It's probably.
It's On the Floor.
Where's the bone? Is it in the top 5?
The bone is second. So,
Okay.
So he did it.
Okay.
He did it.
Good job, Max.
The bomb. The bomb.
I don't think I've ever heard this one.
What's it called? Get Lost?
I've heard this.
With a boss. All she wanna do is fuck with a boss.
And it's like when it's far away, it just sounds way more funny.
Oh, I love it.
Imagine you live in an apartment. Your neighbors are just through the wall.
Can you turn that down?
Oh, what's up?
What are you playing? It's 2 a.m.
Oh, sorry. It's Get Lost by SJJ Fish.
Wait, actually, that sounds pretty good.
Really?
Hold on, can I come in?
Yeah, sure. Come on in. We got drinks.
Yeah. Pass me a White Claw.
Get lost, buddy. I mean, just take it off the microphone.
It's like the craziest background noise of any podcast ever.
We can have him as our guest.
Yeah. So, Get Lost by Ice JJ Fish. What are you thinking?
Oh, well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Oh. I think that about wraps it up, too.
I guess that wraps it up. Any last words? And he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, he's out of here.
He's out of here.
And so are we. So tune in next week for more discussions about cool stuff and not cool stuff, too. So see you next week, guys.